Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zari and I am Miss Mermaid Arizona, and I keep getting the question of how do I become a mermaid like you? I get it on my Instagram all the time, I get it on my TikTok, and people just don't know where to start. So today I'm going to show you exactly how you can become a mermaid with just a few simple steps. It's going to be incredible and I can't wait to show you because it's so much fun to choose your tail and to try out different things. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Anyways, continue to watch, it's gonna be fun, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and like my video if you like it. But I'm so excited. Keep on watching. Okay, so here's step one. I hear a lot of people who come to me and they're like, okay, I want to be a mermaid, like I'm ready to get my tail, I'm ready to do this, it's gonna be awesome. And then they tell me that they can't swim. And I'm like, whoa, like hold on there, hold on, hold the boat. So first of all, to be a mermaid, you have to be a pretty darn good swimmer. You have to know how to swim through the dolphin kick really, really well. So before you even think about buying a tail, make sure you take some swimming lessons. They offer them at community centers, YMCAs. I actually did my whole lifeguard training as well, so if you have the opportunity, do that. That will help you a lot. So make sure, please make sure you know how to swim properly. And when you go to the pool, make sure you use the buddy system. Do not swim in a tail by yourself because that is extremely dangerous. Sometimes even I have difficulty swimming in a tail. I just get caught in the wrong way. My foot gets cramps. You never know. So always have a buddy with you when you're going swimming. Okay, now let's go to step two, and that's choosing your tail. Okay, so a lot of you ask me, where should I go to get a mermaid tail? Well, my favorite place is Swimtails.com. I am one of their ambassadors and I swim in a lot of their tails. I absolutely love them and I can trust them because I know that they are good. So here is where I would go. So here you see the Swimtails site right here. So it's just swimtails.com. And what you would do if you are a kid and you want to get a mermaid tail, this is what you do. You go to Mermaid Tails right here. And here you can select all of your mermaid tails that you want. So you have so many beautiful options. I'm really in love with this one. They're so gorgeous. You have tie-dye ones, so many different variations. And so these are all of your options for kids. I absolutely love them. So let's say that you want to get one of the new ones. This is the Emerald Isle Mermaid Tail. Okay, cool. So let's say you want to get this one. You look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, I love it so much. So this is what you do next. You choose your size, and before you choose your size, make sure to look at the size charts to make sure that you have measured yourself correctly and that everything looks good. So make sure one of your parents measures you and it's correct. It's like 100% correct. Because I made that mistake before and I had to send it back for them to fix it because I accidentally measured myself too big. So I had an extra large tail when in fact I needed a small. Okay, so here we have the tail. So once you figure out your size, let's just say you're a child, 11 to 13, then you have to say if you want to get a mahina. And the mahina is the monofin that you will be swimming with. This is the important part. You have to have a mahina to swim in Swimtails. And this is a really, really powerful monofin. It will push you really far. It's a really good learning one. This is how I learned how to swim as a mermaid, and I absolutely love it. It can get a little tight sometimes, but just make sure you choose the right size. Once again, get yourself measured. So go ahead and choose your size. Choose your shoe size, whatever it is. And then here you have the option to add on a top. And I recommend adding on a top just because you'll have a beautiful full set. So a matching top to your mermaid tail, which is important for photos, and it just looks really, really nice. So what I usually do is I go on Amazon and I match my tails to tops, but they kind of look tacky sometimes, so it's kind of nice to have a matching top right away, and I wish I would have done that in the first place. So go ahead and choose a top that you want, your own size, and let's say add to cart. And let's see what the total comes out to be. Okay, so here we have the total. I don't know, I have this one in here. So here we have the total. It is $183.94, which I think is pretty darn good. So that is a very good price for a brand new tail as a kid. So I'll be showing you another option, but this is a very, very good price. And this is where you would go ahead and purchase your tail. You can just place your order and continue. Wonderful. And if you want to buy one more thing, orders over 200, they ship for free. And make sure you're using my code ZARI10 to get 10% off of all of your orders as well. Okay, so that's how you would order a tail if you're a kid. Okay, so let's say you're an adult and you're looking for a mermaid tail too. You want to get started on gigs or something, or you just want to start swimming because you've never tried it before. Okay, so what I would do is I would click on Pro Tails, and that's actually me. That's my first tail right there. So what I would do is I would look through these tails. Like, this one is so beautiful. But these ones are really good tails to start with because all you have to worry about is the mahina. So you can properly learn how to swim in the mahina first before getting a pro, like, hydra tail. So you would go ahead and look at your options. This is the one that I started with. I love my coil tails so much. So many good memories. And you can go ahead and choose one. So let's say we want to choose this one with the fins because it's so cool. I absolutely love it. It's so beautiful, and you have different variations right here. Once again, just like a kid size, you have to measure yourself correctly, and you have to choose the correct mahina, which is super exciting. So when you're choosing your mahina, you have to select the mahina here, and then select your shoe size right here. I'm 6 to 8. And then I'm an excess adult. So you have your tail, you're all set to go, and all you have to do is then choose a top if you want. So you can go ahead and choose a top. If I was doing this all over again, I would have chosen a top because they're so beautiful. So you would go ahead and choose a top and then add to cart. And your total would be $414.94. This is our previous tail, so I'm going to remove this. And which is a pretty good price for your beginner tail, and I'll be comparing it to a different company in a second. But remember to use the code ZARI10 because that will also save you 10%. And so that's $414 for a start, which isn't that bad. You can always go cheaper because, like, for example, the tail that I bought is $198, so you can save by not having fins on it. It just depends what you want to learn with. Okay, now let's say that you're a professional mermaid and you're ready to take the next step and you're ready to swim in large tails like I am. So you would go ahead and press Hydra Mermaid Tails. So these are Swimtails specialty tails. They have the vinyl in the fluke so that the vinyl expands past the mahina and makes the fluke extremely big, which I love. I love huge tails. I have the biggest fluke on the market and I absolutely love it. It's hard to swim in, but I love it because it's a really good workout, and you just have to be strong in the water. So as long as you're a good swimmer, you'll be fine. So you can go ahead and look at all of these tails. They're absolutely beautiful. This is the Golden Goddess. This is one of my favorite tails in the world. This is what I'm known for. I love the Golden Goddess. It is so beautiful. And the great part about Swimtails is that you can actually call them and you can talk to them and you can have them change the colors of the tails for you, which is super exciting. No other company does that, so it's really nice. Their Ember tail is brand new. These tails are so beautiful, but I'm going to show you a specific tail. Like, this is the one that I really want. I absolutely love this tail. It is so beautiful. I love the movie, so I love this tail. Let me show you one tail that's a really good in-betweener if you're just learning, because it's a good one. These ones are the vintage mermaid tails, so they're very similar to the Little Mermaid tails. So if you're doing Little Mermaid gigs, this is a very good tail for you. And this is the longest tail on the market, so this is the Serpent Mermaid. This is actually the tail that I have. I absolutely love it. But let's keep going down because I want to show you a specific set that I really recommend for in-betweeners, for someone who wants to start vinyl but doesn't want to swim in a full vinyl tail. So this is the tail that I wanted to talk about. If you have never swam in vinyl before with a monofin, this is a really good start because there's only a little bit of vinyl added onto the mahina, so it's not as hard to swim as these tails, for example, because these tails have a lot of extra vinyl in there, so it's a little bit more difficult to swim in. There is more drag. So I recommend one of these tails if you're an in-betweener. But if you're a good swimmer, if you've swam in mermaid tails before, then go ahead and get one of the crazy ones, like the big ones. I absolutely love them. They're so beautiful. I mean, look at these parrot ones. They're so cute. And this one, the triggerfish mermaid, it's adorable. So, I mean, your options are endless. I absolutely love them. And these tails are really good. So, I mean, this is my favorite one because it's the longest. It's a 52-inch fluke, which is crazy. This is what it looks like. This is my photo that I took for them. And I mean, it's incredible the way it looks. And I do a little mermaid look in it, and it's just, I absolutely love it. So these tails are my favorite tails, and once again, if you're going to buy one from Swimtails, make sure to use my code ZARI10 to save some money while you're buying it. That is what I wanted to show you guys. That is how you buy a mermaid tail. That is how you choose a mermaid tail, and it's so much fun. And I seriously cannot wait to see what you guys choose. So in the comment section down below, comment what kind of tail you want, what you're interested in, and what questions you have for me, and what videos you want to see next. Because then I can help you guys and continue to create these videos for you. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So make sure to like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at MermaidZari. You can also follow me on TikTok at MermaidZari. And then down below, I will connect accounts that I've learned from when I was first starting with mermaiding. And these girls do an amazing job of explaining how to swim with a dolphin kick, how to choose your tails if you're choosing silicone. So I will make sure to link all of that down below. Otherwise, thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye guys, thank you.